trying to say is that once you do become that element of peace, you attract evil. Because what does evil want? That's what they want. So it's not an easy road, and that's why Jesus, that's why Jesus says in the New Testament, you know, come with me, carry your cross, come with me. It's not an easy road, because the deeper you go into spirituality and goodness and the essence of love and unconditional love, start becoming that in your soul, you're going to attract a lot of evil, because that's what they want. They're seeking it, and they're like, whoa, look at that, man. I'm getting that, bro. And so what we have to do is give them what they want. And evil does not want obedience, man. Evil does not want obedience. And that's what we fail in. Because once we start obeying evil, we become bitter, and we start becoming evil ourselves. And evil does not want obedience anyway. They're going to try to get you to obey and follow their ways, because that's what evil does. Evil's going to try to make you obey them, because they think they know what they want and how they want it and everything. But that's not what they really want. Remember, they're ignorant in how to get there. And so we have to give them what they really want, which is unconditional love, which is not obedience-based. Unconditional love is choice-based. It's 100% choice-based. So give them what they want. Stop dicking around in obedience if you're one of those. If you're one of those martyrs. So that's that's what I wanted to say about that. So it's not an easy road, though, because if you're around evil a lot, there's going to be a lot of challenges, man. There's a lot of very hard challenges. But stick to your guns, man. Stick to your principles. Stick to what you know is true. And remember, always trust in God. When you always trust in God, your heart will be full of that love, of that peace, and then that's what you have to give. That is what you have to give. And when we stop trusting, then we start allowing evil to sway us into their state of being, and not us sway them into our state of being. And that's where we get lost. So it will be the conscience. Evil is, and this is some of the hardest things to understand. Evil is so close to God because they're trying so hard to get to God. They're trying so hard to get to God. They're close to God, and God knows this. The conscious, though, the righteous, if you want to call it, are also very close to God. They trust in God, and they're close to God. And it'll be our efforts and their efforts, both evil and goodness, both of our efforts. As they try harder and harder, we try harder and harder and harder. And we trust more, and we get deeper and deeper into spirituality, and they start doubling down on what they believe in. And that's the final battle, like, of good and evil. But eventually, love will just, like the sand, I think I talked about in one of these videos. You know, we are all the pebbles of sand on every beach in this whole world. And evil's just one of those pieces. And eventually there's going to be one piece left of evil. And it's just going to succumb, and we're going to welcome home. Like the lost, the 99 and the one, the lost sheep. You know, we're going to be all righteous and we're going to be all welcoming that one last sheep that's part of our flock. And we're all one. We're all one flock. We can't ever leave anyone behind. No one's going to be left behind because they're all part of us. If we try and leave someone behind, we can't be fulfilled ourselves. So that's another element, very important element, that we can't be 100% fulfilled when we trust God and we're in this spiritual state. We can never be 100% fulfilled because we're not there yet. We're not there. We're not home yet. We can see it. We can feel it. We can feel hints of it. We can see it. We can experience portions of it, but we're not completely there. Why? Because we're missing those people to come back. Because they're part of us, we're part of them. So we can't be 100% fulfilled. So you're never gonna avoid suffering, man. Suffering's part of this. And that suffering, is most of it is seeing them suffer. When you see them suffer, you suffer. Just like with your kids, right? When you see them suffer, you suffer. You can never be 100% fulfilled unless they're fulfilled, right? And that's what love is, right? You want to see everyone fulfilled. And so I don't even know where I was going. But anyway, those are some other important points. So you